Hi guys, I'm Saumya and I'm back again with another video. I hope you're all well and safe. I make a lot of bookish content on my channel, so if you are a book lover and a reader, then do hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click on the bell icon. So in today's video, I am going to talk about a book which was sent to me by the author, and that book is The Legend of Bahirji Naik by Shreyas Bhave. So this is a historical fiction novel, and this story focuses on the pivotal role played by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's two Pramukh Guptchars, Sadashiv Naik and Bahirji Bandal, in restoring the dwindling treasury of their Swarajya. So a brilliant spy is supposed to be invisible and anonymous, and this story focuses on two spies, Bahirji Bandal and Sadashiv Naik, and their apprentice Shashi Dhwaj, which is why it's a unique story to read, because it talks about how important spies are in an empire's success. So basically the plot of the story is that Bahirji and Sadashiv along with Shashi Dhwaj have to find out about different ways to sack the city of Surat, which is a prosperous city, so that they can fill up the treasuries of their Swarajya. And how they go about doing it is the main premise of the story. So this is one of those stories that has a lot of characters and a lot of stakeholders as well. The Marathas, the Mughals and the English all have stakes in the city of Surat, which is thriving and prosperous. And there are many subplots and characters in the story. It's a very well structured book, because right in the beginning of this book, the author has provided a full chapter where he has talked about how he has taken creative liberties with what actually transpired. So the author has provided the facts as well as his own thought process in the beginning of the book, and there is a list of characters as well that has been provided. So the first thing that you immediately notice while reading this story is the attention to detail, be it in terms of the characters, be it in terms of different scenes in the story. Everything goes together very well and everything fits perfectly, and there is nothing abrupt about how the characters behave or how the story moves forward. It is also seamless, which is something I loved. Not even once did my flow break while reading this story, and the characters in this story are quite well fleshed out, because the main characters of this story are Bahirji Bandal, Sadashiv Naik and Shashi Dhwaj, and they have an ample space in the story, which is obvious, but then there are so many other characters who are also given proper roles in the story, and none of those characters seem half-baked. For example, there is Shamsher Ali's character, there is Virji Vora's character, and there are many others whose emotions and whose thought processes are talked about in this story in a way that even though they are not the main characters, they add and contribute to the story in an important way as well, which is why the entire experience of reading this book feels very complete. So when this story begins, Bahirji Bandal and Sadashiv Naik are already seasoned spies and they are very good at what they do, but Shashi Dhwaj is a beginner and he is an apprentice. So together with him as readers, we undertake a journey where he stumbles, he gets up again, he matures, and he has a lot of character development that we get to read about in this story, and altogether it feels very wholesome, because being a spy seems like a very exciting thing to do, but it has huge and grave consequences, because it is a job that demands a lot from the person who does it. So this story has a suspense and a thrill element as well, which is present for a good part of the story, and the way the suspense unfolded was decently good to me. I did what many readers do. I tried to suspect different characters, I tried to formulate my own theories, but what happened was something that was unexpected for the most part, although I will admit that the suspense and the thrill element of the story was really not the highlight, at least for me. There were other things that I was more focused on as a reader that I have already talked about in today's video, because this story really had a lot going on in it. Also, the pace of the story was decent to good. As I said in the beginning, that the story flows very seamlessly, so my flow did not break even once. I really enjoyed the writing in this story. The writing and the language in this book contributed very positively to the overall effectiveness of the story. So if you are looking to read a great historical fiction novel that you will enjoy reading, then The Legend of Bahirji Naik by Shreyas Bhave is a book that I definitely recommend you pick up. So if you want to check out The Legend of Bahirji Naik by Shreyas Bhave, then I'll provide the link for that in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. That was it for today's video. I hope you found it useful. If you want to connect with me on my social media, the links are in the description box. I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye, take care and stay safe.